Good day, everyone, and thanks for joining us here in the Charge. You tune into the Crypto Flight Edition. It is your fellow passenger stopping in with some technical details on the XLM USD, and we're going to go over the BTC pairing. Before we get started, please assess your risk tolerance. This is just ticker symbols that we go over in the traditional and the alternative markets. This is the alternative. This is a crypto, again, ticker symbol XLM USD. We're going to start with that. So again, these are volatile assets that you can potentially go to zero. That's just something that we standard say on the channel here. Welcome back if you're loyal. If you're new here, we'd consider hitting the subscribe button if you find any valuable information. So let's go over the lines. Let's go ahead and dive right into the charts here, shall we? All right, so today's March the 6th, 2021, and the current price of XLM is going to be 41 cents. Okay, it's up approximately 2.5% for the day. It's fluctuating there. And I'm going to pull up our infamous lines. Here they are. That's it, really simple. Ladies and gentlemen, what you are looking at is the green line, which is only what we're going to focus on now because the red line, it's already above that level. So we're just going to focus on the green line, which is at about 31 cents. As long as this cryptocurrency can stay above 31 cents, then it's likely it will continue the trajectory. If you notice back here, these are weekly candles, by the way. All the way back in March the 11th, 2019 is when it came out around 11 cents. And if you notice down here, I should have made like a little inverted dome formation where it just made this little curvature area. This is all consolidation down here, right? And then it just consolidated and it broke out. Boom, really nice move to the upside. This is a result of the consolidation range as far as what I can understand in terms of the technical data. Please be open to volatility. If the price just so happens, the cryptocurrency rather, just so happens to break down below 31 cents, you just have to be open to that. But I guess we'll do a revisit on this if it does break down below 31 cents. So let's just take this one step at a time. The previous level of resistance is 31 cents. So if it stays above that level, then I don't see why it'd be an issue for this cryptocurrency to revisit the recent highs, which is currently at approximately 60 cents, or even obliterate that level. Because what's happening is the buyers have taken control of this market after the breakout that we just went over near the level down here where they broke out is at 14 cents. So yeah, as long as it's well above that level, it's simply a result of the consolidation range and the buyers taking control of this market, which they've had control of the entire time. I mean, if you just kind of date back to this March 2019 over to like 2020, I mean, it just experienced some downward pressure from there, right? I mean, this is kind of useless information, but I just want everyone to be on the same page in terms of why the price action is kind of going to the upside. I mean, and if it continues its aggressive behavior in the thrust and ease to the upside, it's simply a result of a breakout of the consolidation range. I guess for me explaining that, let me just put a little area so we're all on the same page so you can actually see it. So something like this, and then you guys just kind of do something like that. So this would be like the inverted dome formation. It's a bullish pattern where the price just kind of spend some time within that area, and then again it breaks out. So it's all considered consolidation. Let's do a really quick measurement on how much time it consolidated within this pattern. Let's see, 623 days, I guess, with respect to the retest, right? And I'm talking about the retest. Let me just kind of zoom in here. I like to go over just a little bit more extra details for my technical guys who are just kind of learning. So again, this is the inverted dome formation where it just kind of consolidates within a bullish pattern. And then of course you get the breakout. Now when you get the breakout and you get the back test of the previous level of resistance, that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. It's basically confirming that the consolidation range is sufficient and the buyers are definitely able and ready to break out of the consolidation range and continue to thrust and ease to the upside. So hopefully that was a pretty interesting explanation. We got to get over to the BTC part of this. So yeah, we'll cut it out here. The XLM USD pairing, as long as it stays above 31 cents. Let me see if I can get a time frame going for you guys. Let's just say it gets pretty boring and it starts going sideways and it ends up all the way over to June the 14th, 2021. I know, bulls, it's probably not going to take that long. The markets are moving really fast. But just in case the buyers are seeking more financial support in this market, because if we kind of zoom in here, well, this video is going to be long. If you notice here, the last touch point on this yellow line here was November the 16th, 2020 at a price tag of about 8 cents. And then, of course, another touch point here at January the 4th, 2021 at about 13 cents. And ever since then, that financial support line has boosted the price, or the cryptocurrency rather, significantly high enough to find its own organic financial support, assuming that it will continue and not seek financial support again at this yellow line and bounce and continue to thrust to the upside. If you hear any noise in the background, so apologize for that. Excuse the noise, just Mother Nature stopping in here. So let's go ahead and see what we got for the XLM BTC pairing. Same lines, a little bit different. The yellow line is going to be descending here, but it appears that it is broken out above the yellow line. If you're familiar with what we go over on the channel, you know that it's pretty interesting price activity when it successfully breaks above and stays above this yellow line. It's kind of a breakthrough line. Now it's just near the critical level. I think it really needs, this is a really important time for this XLM and BTC. This is the Binance chart that we're looking at. If it can stay above this red line, and if I can actually say the level there, it's going to be 765 Satoshis. Now, this is a little bit different for my new guys. Satoshis are just pennies in the dollar, and BTC is the dollar, okay? Bitcoin is the dollar. It's the best way I can explain it for you, okay? So as long as it's above that level, yeah, it should be just fine to continue to go to the upside. But if we back out here and just take a really nice look at this, let me pull up the higher time frame so we all on the same page about this. I really want to get like an overall view of both of the cryptocurrency here, the BTC and USD pairing. So if you notice here, it came out near the BTC. It's XLM and BTC pairing came out near the December the 4th, 2017. So if you notice, it just kind of blasted off to the upside and actually made its highest point near the, what is this, 6,789 Satoshis. And ever since then, it's just been walking down the stairs. So it's never really been like in an uptrend. It's just been walking down the stairs. So yeah, I mean, as soon as it can gather up enough momentum, it appears to be in like a really nasty sideways consolidation. As soon as it can just, I'd say it's within a consolidation range. Like if we look at it like from here, especially if we can get above this green line, right? So the initial breakdown below this green line, which is currently at about 1393 sats, so 1,393 sats, and this took place on June the 3rd, 2019. I would consider all of this price activity, Satoshi activity, right, below as consolidation, but it really needs to get above this green line. And then we can say, okay, this was all consolidation. Remember, these assets can go to zero. I'm not sure. I don't do that information. So far, assuming that it will likely break back above the green line, okay, that will be 623 days so far consolidating below the green line, okay, below the 1,399 Satoshi level. So let's let the price action continue to play out. I personally think there will be a little bit more downwards pressure in this market, just because I've done a little bit of research before I, stopped in to make the video. So that's my speculative observation of XLM and BTC. And I think that's all we have for you wonderful folks. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully this was useful information. Let me know down in the comment section. Leave an appropriate thumb just below the video there if you enjoyed the content. Leave a comment. Let me know if you guys are invested in this cryptocurrency. And also, before you go, if you're new, we covered the traditional markets. I'm not sure if you guys are in regular stocks, but we cover that 7 days a week. We'd love for you to join us here, subscribe, and hit the bell. We'll send you that information when it's available. And I think we have everything. Yes, good, now we go. Take care of yourselves, protect your portfolio, execute your strategies. We're going to talk very soon, and bye for now.